What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here and welcome back to Tutorial Town. Today we're going to be building a lake and I'll show you guys how to do that using a water feature and some landscaping slash terraforming to make it look nice. So just a quick example would be something that I've done over here. That is absolutely something that you can do in your own town as well. And this one is a little bit more simple to operate because it's got a water source coming from all the way up top down here, coming along the side, and then it fills into this area over here, and then it goes down this way. So that's an idea. That's super easy. All you have to do is just terraform a little bit next to a river, and you've got a lake. That's it. The other idea is going to be just a little bit more complicated. So let's go ahead and start over here. And I will do this a very simple way. I'm just gonna go out by 2. I'm selecting the curved road, by the way. Actually, here to make it even more simple, let's just go out by 4. So 4 blocks. Select the curve tool, go out by 2, in by 2, up by 2, and in by 2. Repeat over here on this side. Perfect, right there, and one more. Perfect. Now we have a nice looking circle shape. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into the landscaping tool or terraforming tool, and then lower it down to wherever you think the height should be of the lake itself. So let's say you want it to be a little bit deeper, kind of like this. Perfect. Then go into a medium brush, go to level terrain, select this height, and let's make everything that same height. Going all the way around the road. And guys, you can make this any size you want. You can even design a different kind of a road around. So if you wanted to look a little bit more square or a different kind of shape, really anything you want, you can do. I'm just doing this for simplicity. Let's go ahead and dump some soil over here. Whee! There we go. Perfect. We're gonna go back over here. Alright, awesome. So that's our lake right there. What we're gonna want to do is, if you've made some mistakes going out a little too much, not a problem. Let's just go ahead and make the outside a level area as well. And if it goes a little bit on the inside, that is a-okay. Again, you want it to maybe look a little bit more like a natural lake as opposed to a man-made. And then the next thing you'd want to do is go ahead and remove the roads. Perfect. There we go. It doesn't look like much right now, but it will here in just a few moments. Clear out the trees. If there's any trees, go ahead and clear them out. Trees don't look good sunken in water. It's just not realistic if you ask me. Now for this area here, what I am going to do is I'm going to raise the center just a little bit, and I'll tell you guys why here in just a second. That should be okay. Alright guys, the reason I did this is because I want my power source to be right there in the middle. I think that would look really nice, especially if you're just building a lake and you don't have anything around that's going to provide power to our water source. And the water source is going to be this fresh water outlet that we're going to place, so just say right there, and right there for now. Let's go ahead and connect it with the water pipes. Now we do have to connect it to a water source, so here I already have the water tower, so we're going to be using water coming out of there. Power should be provided by, yep, the wind turbine. And we're going to put the game on 3 speed, let the water fill up, and then we're going to go for part 2. And before we turn this into a time lapse to let the water fill up, there's one more thing that I want to mention to you guys as well. If you want to have water in here all of the time, you are going to need a water pumping station in here to pump the water out so it does not overflow, because once you have these fresh water sources down here, they're going to keep pumping water for as long as they're powered on, and that means that the lake is going to overflow itself. So the idea, and a good idea, is to place the water pumping station somewhere after the water fills up just a little bit, so it recognizes that it needs to pump water, and the height of it should be below your lake shore, if you will. Yeah. So just kind of like that. We are not going to turn it on just yet. Let's go ahead and connect it to the water pipes themselves, just like so. Let's make sure that we have it on off. And now we can resume the simulation and let the water fill up. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this took all of about 10 minutes in real time to fill in. So that is kind of what our lake looks like. And as far as now activating the water pump so it doesn't overflow, just go over to the water pump, push the Y button to turn it back on, and it's gonna start pumping out water. I'm gonna put the game on 3 speed just so we can take a look and see what or how it works. You'll notice a little bit of a lower level over by the water pump, simply because that's where the water is being pumped out of. And I would say for a lake of this size, one water pump is going to be just enough. You see, we're not having any problems with the the water features being sunken in, needing electricity. Same thing with the water pump itself. No problems. Alright, now that we have that established, you guys can do anything you want with this. You can add a restaurant pier, let's say, depending on where you place the lake. You can add let's see what we have here as far as choices go. So something like that right there. You can do a, I believe this is a fishing pier. Yep, something like that right there. Yep, pretty much just customize anything you want with it. This lake will be here for a long time. It's not going to drain itself out. The water features there will keep it filled up. I do have 3 of them in here and 1 water pump for this size of the lake. Alright guys, and this is my finished product. Of course I'm missing a town to go along with it, but I think this looks pretty nice. So remember guys, you can do anything you want to your lake and kind of design it how you want it to look like. I just took the opportunity to add a couple of piers here. I believe this is a fishing pier, and the jet ski rental. Kind of did a little bit of decoration around. I put in a rock, and I had a road go around it, or the pathway itself. This right here is the one of the antenna masts. I put a fire watch tower. This barrel right here is part of the mods on Xbox. A couple of parks, a couple of pools as well. A basketball court, a couple of volleyball courts, some more rocks, tennis courts, and it came looking really nice. There's a lot more to do if you wanted to, right? You can do kind of like a whole area around the lake itself, but you know, it's your preference. You can make it look as nice as you want. But that is it guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like, and also if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and it's really helping my channel out a lot as well. And if you guys run into any questions, concerns for me, comment below, and if I can help, I definitely will. Alright guys, thank you so much. And as always, have a good time.